What's going on, everybody? Dem Boys back at it. Excited to be bringing y'all this. This is going to be Pocket 101. I'm going to give you a few different ways you can go ahead and cancel your drop back, why that's important, how you can practice your pocket presence, a few different ways we can set up our blocking to take care of a pesky edge rusher, or to potentially get the edge if we have a mobile quarterback and we want to take off, and as well, then lastly, just quick how to go ahead and cancel a play fake. So let's get right into it. So one reason that we would want to cancel our drop back is if we're facing a wide rush. For example, we're playing bunch and somebody comes out in a 1-4-6. You know, we don't want to just drop all the way back and put ourselves in the line of fire for that instant shadow, right? That's obviously going to end poorly. So what we would prefer to do is have that look more like this. A, B, I don't know, which would you prefer? So how I did that is, well, I'll give you a few different ways. The actual way is we're gonna double click left trigger, and there you go. That'll go ahead and kill the drop back. Phenomenal way to avoid drifting too far back and getting, I don't know if you've noticed since the last update, they don't exactly know where the pocket is, so it's very inconsistent whether you get called for grounding or not. So if you got a quarterback, you know, like 5, somewhere in that 70-some speed range, this might be a really good way to avoid drifting back and ended up in no man's land, and even allowing you to run forward and get 2, 3, 4-yard gains where it might be a throwaway, sack, penalty, right? Now, the other ways we can do that is I can just go ahead and press forward. Does the same thing more or less. You can also press left or right. One thing that I like about the press left or right thing is if you get a defender who keys in on which way your quarterback's first step is, you can sometimes take a user out of position. So I do like to check that. So again, I'll just press right here. Boop, brings him out, you know, so it just kind of gives you that nice little pocket still. But you can kind of check that user and see if that's a habit he has. So as for how we're going to practice it, you could just go into practice mode and pick like random for the defense, pick a play, and do random play on offense too, right? So random play on defense, random play on offense, or you could just pick a passing play because you're going to get some of the runs in with your random play, which is annoying. But the reason I say you could think of it that way is because then you're going to get used to looking at route combos downfield and trying to recognize those while you're under pressure, which is going to make you significantly better at the game overall. Or you could just sit here and do simply like this and just kind of try to stay in the pocket as long as you can. You can't throw the ball, you can't run out of the pocket. That's the challenge. Just going to stand here as long as possible. Try to keep your eyes downfield, right? And just work on it that way. So here I'm going to show you a few different ways you can set up blocking, which really works about the same as it did last year. So this first thing would be, let's say you want to roll out with a mobile quarterback. This is one way you could do it, as well as just a great way to deal with a pesky edge rusher. If you've got an elite edge rusher who's just giving you hell, you can set up a chop block with your running back, actually the same way we would do last year. So what I'll do is I'll slide my line away from the running back. We'll double team the defensive tackle, and we'll ID that end, all right? And that's going to be the guy that we ID. He'll be the one that we want our running back to pick up. And that can give us the ability to escape or just the ability to knock out an elite edge rusher without having to double team him, etc., etc. Have an ability, right? All right, so lastly, I would utilize this if I want to roll out of the pocket opposite my running back. So we've got the wide rusher over here to the side just to demonstrate that it will work against most alignments. I'm going to double team him. And we're going to go ahead and ID this guy. That's important because we don't want the tackle and guard to jump out and have the center not slide over onto 90, right? That would be problematic. And then we can just kind of try to take that edge. Simple enough, right? The last thing I want to cover quick is how to cancel a play fake. So if you call a play fake and you see that blitz screaming and you know you're screwed and you need to go ahead and cancel it, what we can do is go ahead and hold down right trigger. And also, you notice how then it stops him right there so you can stand tall in the pocket. Show you that one more time. Again, right trigger, cancels everything, cancels the drop back, cancels the play fake, gives you some nice pocket presence. So, as always, I hope y'all found this one helpful. Thank you so much for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe. Be on the lookout for some more schemes coming soon. And definitely make sure you check out my stream. Let's go, dem boys. Peace.